let's talk about good relationships with professors. So, can you describe like relationship with professors and what people should expect? Was it really different for you when you got here?
Very, very different. I will tell you, very different. Because back home we are taught to always respect elders. When they talk, we can't talk. They put that fear in us. But here, your professors sometimes see you as colleagues. It's quite different. Professors here are ready to do their jobs. You see professors open their doors, students come in and go. So when you come here, please feel free, ask for help, and make sure they always want to have professors always want to have good relationship with their students. So as a student, I want you to be free. Be ready to have good and great conversations with your professors. That is exactly what they want. Yeah.
Right. So that's on point.
Yeah.
So it's mostly gonna be different. Now we are gonna get to how Asian or African students differ in some of these responses. So that's a good advice. Come prepared to be open with your professors. So respect here is different from whatever you have known back home. So learn the culture around you. Sometimes it's gonna be just hello. Sometimes they will want to shake your hand. That's okay. So respect the culture around you and prepare to blend in. But most of the time, it's going to be different from what you are used to. This one was actually along the line of my, thoughts. When it comes to good relationship with professors, 47% of African students said this was a shock, compared to just 29% of Asian students. So that suggests to me that Asian professors
are
quite different or better than what we have in Africa, right?
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit similar to what they have here. So they are not really shocked by how professors here relate with students. But African students, if you talk to any African, well, I don't want to just generalize
Africa, because you can only talk about Nigeria, right?
And some of my West African brothers too.
Yeah.
That I'm friends
Sierra
with.
Leone.
Yeah.
And
so they will tell
Kenya.
You how
difficult
professors can be. I don't want to use the word difficult, but that's just how
it is what it is, guys. It is what it is, because at the end of the day, it still boils down to the fact that they are not doing anything about it. They are not doing better.
They don't care.
This survey shows that Asian professors are way better than African professors. So please, if you're a professor in Nigeria watching this, you need to step up, okay?
God is watching.
God is what. Don't be disgracing us all over the world, please.
Do better.
Do better.
Our people, please
do better. Do better. We want to stop being in shock, okay?
We shouldn't be shocked when we see good things.
Yeah. I know. It's quite shameful.
Good things are good people. Now, respect. This person said, I was shocked at how respectful professors were to students. It was the opposite of my home country. Same for us, right? You would say that.
Yeah.
So it was totally the opposite of what we experienced back home.
Yeah, and it's funny how you want to approach your professor in the office and you just do the sign of the cross before you go in, because you don't know what to expect.
That's back home, right?
Yeah, back home,
God,
you want to just pray to God before going in. But the reverse is the case in the United States. You just sit down and feel comfortable and have a nice conversation. So
yeah, I want to continue with this comment. I was shocked to know that lateness was regarded as disrespectful. Yeah. Generally, the method of showing respect in the US differs from that of my home country. Now, I want to stress that, we have something in Africa, we have African time, right? That is totally not acceptable here.
Here, no.
So you have to be punctual to every event, every class, every appointment. So, like she said, it's disrespectful here to be late to an event.
Even your professors will not be late to the class.
Right.
So, when your professors don't disrespect you, you have to show the same respect to them, okay?
Right.
So you want to be early as your professor will also be early. So
cool. This person said, I was shocked at how it was practiced for students to evaluate professors.
Yeah.
This might be behind the good relationship between students and professors.
Yeah.
Well, of course, I'm sure it's one of the reasons why professors here need to sit up. But most of the time, most of them are good people anyway. Because just think about advisors, right? You don't have to rate them anywhere. But most of them are still good people. We are going to talk about advisors in another video where we asked these 100 students about relationship with advisors and how they handle some challenges when it comes to their advisors. There was the inability to be as audacious as my peers. They simply could say whatever they feel without a need to fear respect. So students here are always very free to express their feelings, and you should also have that feeling as well. You should be able to tell someone when someone is, I don't know, crossing the line, or of course I'm sure your professors will hardly do that, but I mean, if you have something in your mind, you should feel free to share it respectfully with the other person.
The first part of that comment that talks about audaciousness, I would want to add that coming from your country, that you have been told to always keep quiet.
Yeah.
When your professor says, even when your professor asks questions, you don't want to talk because of the fear of not getting it right. And people will laugh at you or whatever. Here, you are always advised to say something.
It's okay to be wrong.
Yeah, most professors will not say, no, that's wrong. No, they will say, oh, you are almost there, but this is it. They will always encourage you to talk. So I would just advise that you should try to, be in the conversation, especially in your class. Thank you guys for watching this video till now. If you are yet to subscribe, this is the right time to subscribe, guys. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you know when we drop the next video. Until next time, bye.